that's fucking it, Mink. We've got most of these now. There's only a few we haven't gotten. That was like number 9. Which leaves only 3 left. That was 8. Birth of the Demon King. No. This little archipelago right here, it's right there. Are you kidding me? You gotta be fucking with me, right? There's no way you're coming at me saying that the next one, which is the Sage's Vow, is literally that close to the shrines in the tower. I think this is number 9. The last one was number 8, which leaves 4 left. Yeah. And then 10 might be too far for me to get to. I'm not sure. Let me check my map. Number 10 is actually really close to that stamp. It's actually right on top of that stamp. And we have a tower here, and we have a tower here, and we have a tower here. It'd probably be safest to use the tower here, because then we can just fly this way and get to it. Because if we use the tower here, although it is closer, if we run out of stamina above the lake, we are gonna drown. Getting these geoglyphs was definitely a lot less annoying than trying to find each and every picture location that Zelda took. Trying to triangulate that shit. Like you're like, okay, it's a picture of Hyrule Castle. It's by a body of water. It's got a tree here. What body of waters are on that side of Hyrule Castle? Temple of Time.
King Rauru, we just received word that the last free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen. At this rate, the Demon King's army will overwhelm us.
I understand. Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru, the Demon King, he is not someone you can stop by yourself. But you are not alone. You have the Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Rito leaders, as well as Zelda.
Zelda.
And of course, you can count on me.
So you were the other Zonai we saw fighting Ganondorf. An elite team.
There's something I'd like to show you all.
Alright. Reded's got a horrifying makeover. The Sage Stones. That's where they are!
Zonai. Sacred stones.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
That's the one thing Ganondorf didn't think of. He just thought, oh, let me get me a sacred stone. He never thought, hey, maybe that motherfucker has like a fucking arsenal of them. The fuck? His stone made a whole ass belt. One motherfucker got a bracelet around their foot. One motherfucker got like
We all
A wrist guard.
here
One got an earring.
on our lives to serve Raru, the King of Light.
Okay. You crazy bastards. An ocarina, that was a medallion. Alright. That was the vow of the sages. Alright. The last one is there's 10, 11, and 12. 11 is not feasibly reachable at this time, as 11 is in the northern part just past Doom Mountain by the stamp. The closest thing I have to that is the Elden Canyon Skyview Tower, which could probably get me as far as there, and that's a very kind estimate. So reaching the 11th one is basically impossible, and reaching the 10th one would be extremely difficult. But since we're already 9 deep, we'll save the last 3, which is a King's Duty, a Master Sword in Time, and a Tears of the Dragon. So those are the few we have remaining to get. I'd say most of the memories. There's just this first memory, which I don't know what it is. And then, so far we have the Awakening, which is the... Sup, Glasky? We have the Awakening. Where Am I? Which explains where Zelda went, which is Back to the Past. And Unfamiliar World, which is Ancient Hyrule. This is where we met Raru's sister. D4. You mean, Diablo 4? Got your message a little bit earlier. I don't know. I don't know how much it costs or anything. I don't even know. I think the only thing I've seen about it is that instead of, like, the Devil or the Grim Reaper or something you're fighting Lilith. Pretty cheap. Alright, maybe. Maybe. I'll have to see. This is where we meet Raru's sister, who is their, like, main researcher. This was where Raru used his power of light to fend off a horde of monsters. First sent by the Gerudo chief, who was Ganondorf. Yes, Ganondorf at that time was the Gerudo chief. He pretended to show fealty to the crown, and then the crown very much did underestimate Ganondorf, which allowed him to then attack Sonya and steal her Sage Stone, in which then he rose and became the Demon King, creating the Blood Moon, which brought the monsters. Then something happened there, but we're not sure what. For some reason, the Geoglyphs does not cover that. But apparently the sages vowed to help Raru defeat Ganondorf. These are the sages, which would be him, his sister, a Gerudo woman, a Goron, a Zora, and a Rito, as well as Princess Zelda itself. And that was the last part of the story we've seen so far. There's 3 more geoglyphs, but there's a bunch more of these little memories besides the 3 geoglyphs. I'm guessing we'll unlock those by doing other main quests. But anyway, we're on our way. What? Oh, that's just me, my camera being inside of Sidon's avatar. Either way, we're going to head on over to our next geoglyph here, which is the green one. This blue and yellow are just to show me where to go to the Sky Islands, so that way I have some places that I can jump to get my stamina back up to glide even further. There we go. Third to last geoglyph.
Sonia.
If only you didn't underestimate Ganon.
Zelda.
King Rauru, before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to this era after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the secret stone did to Ganondorf, at that moment, I knew for sure what we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. In tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
Maybe so. But it is my duty to try. It was my hubris that set us on this path.
It was!
I must atone for my error in judgment.
Okay.
And above all else, I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to safeguard and protect my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
The reason I am here.
Uh-huh.